Welcome back to the weekly Forex forecast. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Congratulations on the Aussie USD trade. Nice swing into liquidity grab and a nice profit. Nice profit on the Euro Aussie. Congratulations, VIP members. A lovely swing back up to the liquidity grab, and the price moved into target, and congratulations on that move. Pound Aussie moved into liquidity up here on the yellow zones. The yellow zones are liquidity grabs and sell zones, as we call them in the price action charts. And congratulations there. Let's get into the markets. Trading is very easy and very successful if you get into parabolic trends. Parabolic trends are the best you can get. All the charts agree with the direction, and it's very simple and very easy to make money. So the concept is very easy. I've been trading the 50 EMA since 1982. Yes, I am that old. And it's probably one of the reasons that I've been trading for so long. Well, most people give up after 6 months is because they have lack of consistency. So let me explain what I mean about consistency and parabolic trends. This is the US, the DXY. So whenever the price is above the 50 EMA, on the daily, on the 4 hour, on the 2 hour, on the 1 hour, then you can expect the price to continue up. Doesn't mean it will, but it gives it a lot of opportunities to do so. So this is the DXY on the daily chart. We expect this price to go up, and our target is going to be 107.12 or thereabouts. Could go up to 107.35. The bulls are in, but it's there is some liquidity in the market here in terms of a possible move down. So whilst the US dollar is looking strong, bullish, parabolic, all the buyers are in, then we can expect the price to continue up. Again, a very simple concept. This is the Japanese yen futures and the daily chart indicating full weakness across the board, including the 4 hour and the 2 hour, etc. So further weakness is likely. However, as I mentioned previously, there could be intervention at these points. So just be careful when trading the yens into next week. Be warned. Now, I really like this chart. This is the Swiss franc futures. And as you can see, there's an upward trend going on in the Swiss franc futures, which means that the pound Swiss, euro Swiss, and so on are likely to roll over and go short. That's the correlation. Before that happens, we do need to see the price move above the 50 EMA and back into the uptrend. When you see this going on, it's very clear and very easy to trade these situations. This is the NASDAQ. We've been having a lot of fun with the NASDAQ in the last couple of weeks. Congratulations, VIP members. If you want to be a VIP member, just click on the link below. There's a free 14-day trial. And we can just see the daily. And what happens often is you'll see the price retest a liquidity zone quite often, or even the 50 EMA. This can be seen throughout time. So whenever you see the price moving into liquidity, this is what we call convergence on the price action charts, then that is your no-brainer to actually trade. So you simply go long on the next green candle, swing low on your stop, and go for 2 times risk. Further upside momentum is likely in the coming weeks. It's pretty much all-time highs, so we have to predict where the price is going. Very simple, very straightforward. Grab your tools, trend-based Fibonacci extension, and grab it there. So 21,088 is the target. Just going through the parabolic trends, and I'll confirm my favorite trades for this week. The S&P 500 above the 50, retest the 50, bounces off the 50, up it goes. Extension 5687 is your target for next week. Oil's slightly different in that it's not been trending for very long. It's been going down for quite some time. Now it's bounced up. So as long as it holds on to this 50 EMA and continues up. We can then just go down to the 4-hour chart, and we can say that while the price is above the 50, it may come down to retest this area and then move up. We have a target up here at $87.38. So on to commodities now, and silver in particular. I'm going to do a bit of a coaching session during this time, and at the Trading Mentors, this is what we do. We give you the tools, we give you the coaching session so that you can benefit and become much more profitable. If you want to get funded, we can help you with that. If you want to pass phase 1 and 2, we can help you with that, and so on. So I've drawn a few lines here, but the important thing is, first of all, we can see that the price is above the 50, and on the daily chart we've got a big, nice, long channel here. It is likely to go up. However, there is a difference, and I want to show you that difference right now. Dial down to the 4-hour chart, and you can see that the price is not achieving high highs. It's not, in fact, it's achieving lower highs and lower lows. So there's some weakness in this chart. But let me go back to the daily, and I've drawn these lines here, vertical lines, so you can actually see the entries there on the 4-hour and see what the difference is. So this improves your trading exponentially. So there's that line there. Notice how the price has finished above the 4-hour. This is really important. In addition to that, you can check the volumes, and you can check to see where the buyers are coming in. The green is where all the buyers are coming in, and the volume. If you've got volume and buyers coming in, that's a great combination to get into the chart. Back to the daily, and let's go back to that there. So let's go back to this first one here and see the difference. So let's wind back. We've just done that one. Well, there's that one there, sorry. So yes, so let's zoom out so we can see that clearly. So the price has finished above the 50 EMA, which is acting now as support, and all the buyers are in, and there's high volume in the market. The price goes up, grab your 2 to 1. Fantastic results on Friday. Congratulations if you've got the gold software. Here's the situation with gold on the daily chart, and as you can see, there's been some upward moves. There's been a slight upward move on Friday, a few hundred pips there, a few hundred pips there, a few hundred pips there. So just analyzing this, we can actually go down to the 4-hour chart. We can see the sell-off that we had on Friday, which was expected, but we did benefit from this move here, didn't we? Above the 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart, and we did get that move there. This was worth 300 pips maximum, but if you go into the gold software, you'll see a lot more going on. And this was actually the gold software. Buy signal goes up, buy signal goes up above the 50 EMA is really, really important. On to the full Forex forecast for next week now, 24th of June. And as we can see, weakness in the euro dollar continues. We do expect a little bit of a pullback maybe on Monday or Tuesday into this area, and if we get convergence, of course, then the price is highly likely to fall down to 105.60. Same for the pound USD. If we have a look at the daily, we can see that this is now finished below the 50 EMA, which is very, very negative, and so the bears are in and heading for 124.60 down to the 4-hour chart below the 50 EMA. We do again expect to pull back up to liquidity here, but then we expect it to roll down and sell off. The US yen continues its ride, but I don't know for how long, to be honest. We've got a target 160.20. Stick with that. This is the previous high from a few weeks ago. And I suspect there's going to be something happening very shortly. So just be aware if you're going long on the yens this week. I won't be. Is just a bit of a clue. But nonetheless, this is a good example of parabolic trends in action, which you can see on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, come and retest the 50 and the channel. 2-hour chart, retest the 50. 1 hour chart, retest the 50. Very, very common. Great trading opportunities. Congratulations if you remember. All the yens are bullish, of course, because we've got weakness in the yen futures. So again, lots of trading opportunities here. So 4 hour chart, 2 hour chart, 1 hour chart. That's what you're looking for. Parabolic trends are your friend. They are your very best friend. Use them wisely. 4 hour chart, Aussie yen this is. 2 hour chart, 1 hour chart. Retest the 50, retest the 50, gives you those trading opportunities. Pound yen, retest the 50. This had also hidden divergence as well at the same time. So if you traded that, congratulations. Swiss yen, Euro yen. Let's do the Swiss yen. I've done this earlier today. If the yen is going to continue weak, I'm saying a big if. And if there is no intervention, that's a big if, then we can expect the Swiss franc futures to continue up, which will drive the Swiss yen up. Okay, so 181.31 is your target. I've just done a fib extension here just to help you along the way. Now this, if there's no intervention, is one of my favorite trades, but it's a yen trade. So just be aware of that when trading it. So we do have a fresh, we do have a fresh hidden divergence as well, which is very powerful. So if this was live now, I'll be trading it and down on the swing low, and there's your 3 times. Okay, there's a nice little trade for you, but just be aware it's a yen trade and there could be intervention during the week. Don't go mad. In terms of the yen, euro yen, let's go to the daily. Yes, this is moving up, but it's really consolidating now, isn't it? There's really no higher highs being achieved. So again, not good to trade in my view. So the Swiss yen futures, sorry, the Swiss yen trade is a better trade, not because of it's a yen, but because there's strong Swiss franc coming up. So it could be a Swiss franc trade, just to let you know. Pound Swiss is one of my favorites because I suspect we're still going to get a stronger Swiss franc futures coming up, as indicated earlier today here. As soon as the price moves up, and also, by the way, there's a nice area here, an order block there. So as long as the price moves up on Monday, Tuesday, and starts to give some strength into the market, then we will be straight into the Swiss franc pair. So we do expect the price to move up into this area here, into convergence, and any kind of breakdown is going to be heading for, there it is, 11108. Euro Swiss is another favorite of mine, as you can see, parabolic to the downside, which is really important. Below the 50 EMA, very important, and broken this structure. So we do expect this price to move down probably as soon as Monday, because we do have some convergence with liquidity here at the same time. So look out for this heading for 93.45 on the fib extension. New Zealand Canadian, well, this is an interesting one. Let me go to the daily. This is red hot. There's some great trades coming up, by the way, guys, so don't miss these. So we're coming into liquidity zone on the New Zealand Canadian. We do have some positive divergence, bullish divergence on the market, and as you can see here on the 4-hour chart, now this is not parabolic because it's a pullback, a correction. So you're probably going to see this start to move up by Monday, Tuesday, but it could be fairly quick actually. Pound Aussie to the downside. How do we know that? We have a parabolic trend to the downside, heading for 185.81, as long as it breaks the 189.40 area. And 4-hour is confirmed as well. So as long as the price holds on to that structure and below the 50 EMA, It may get retested, as I've shown you before. But what I expect this price to come up to here, convergence, we talk about a lot in the VIP room. Convergence is a very powerful thing, and then we wait for the break to head down. Similar for the Euro Aussie, await a pullback into liquidity here. So any kind of move up to here, and I will be posting in the blog in the next couple of days, probably by the end of the weekend, my favorite trades, just as a reminder, by the way, as well. So if you're not a member on the website, then join on the website. All you do is log in here, and you can see what's trending as a members area, technical analysis. So if you go to technical analysis on here, it'll give you all my blogs and my favorite trades coming up. Aussie New Zealand. Now this is very interesting. Let me show you the Aussie New Zealand on the daily. So as we know, once the price moves above the 50 EMA, this is parabolic if all the trades agree and all the charts agree. 4-hour chart. So we've got a fantastic move heading up here. As long as it holds on to support, then we can expect it to go to 10839. Stop below the 50, and away it goes up to 11058. But I will confirm the details to members on Monday. This is red hot. So that's it. Look out for the Aussie New Zealand to the upside. Looks like a really strong move coming. Euro Aussie downside, pound Aussie downside, New Zealand Canadian upside, Euro Swiss down, pound Swiss down. All the ends are up, but my favorite one is by far the Swiss yen. So we'll be trading that probably on Monday if there's no intervention by then. Pound USD to the downside, US yen to the upside. However, intervention. Euro Aussie to Euro USD to the downside. Gold, we're waiting for confirmation. Oil to the upside. Have a great weekend.